and a very good morning. I'm Swati Joshi. We are bringing you this broadcast live from Vijay Chowk. It's a special broadcast you're watching on Times Now on the high-stakes battle for the Vice President's post. It's CP Radhakrishnan, who's the NDA candidate, versus Mr. Sudarshan Reddy, who is the INDI candidate. Now, of course, the story lies in the numbers, and as far as the strength of the NDA and the INDI are concerned in Parliament, it's obvious which way the outcome is going to be. But the INDI does not want to give up without a fight. Let me quickly take you through the basics. Now, the term of the Vice President is for 5 years, but if in case there's a resignation, a death or a removal of the Vice President, then the only way to elect another Vice President, the successor, is through fresh elections, which is exactly what is happening after VP Dhankar, the former Vice President of India, resigned and cited health reasons behind his resignations. Although there's a political face-off happening on why Dhankar resigned, the opposition isn't impressed with the reasoning coming to fore about him not doing well health-wise, and that's the reason he had to step down. The INDI believes that the Modi government put a lot of pressure on VP Dhankar and they made him resign. That's a different issue. Let's also talk about the number game here, for which Pratibha is joining me on the broadcast. She'll take us through the background of the candidates, why they were chosen, and where do the political parties, the NDA and the INDI camp, stands in terms of numbers. Over to you, Pratibha.
Right, Swati. So in just about an hour from now, we're going to see the Prime Minister cast his vote, after which voting from the other MPs will come in as well, and we will have the next Vice President of the country. But let's take a background of who our Vice President could be. CP Radhakrishnan is a man who has been fielded by the NDA, and he hails from Tamil Nadu's Tirupur district, and he is from the OBC Gounder community. He has been associated with the RSS from the year 1973. So from his teens, he has been associated with the RSS. So for a long time, he's been associated with the RSS. That also led to the opposition, of course, remember, criticizing him, saying this is an RSS man who is being taken to the Vice President's post. He's currently serving as the Governor of Maharashtra, but he has also served as the Governor of Jharkhand as well as Telangana. He also has some electoral election experience because he has also been voted to the Lok Sabha from Coimbatore twice. But the India Bloc also saying that they are not going down without a fight. And India Bloc has fielded Justice Sudarshan Reddy, who has been a judge in the Supreme Court. He has also served as the first Lokayukta in Goa. Now, remember, he is from Andhra Pradesh as opposed to CP Radhakrishnan, who is from Tamil Nadu. So it's going to be a battle between the two. He has been appointed to the role of Chief Justice of Guwahati as well previously, and it was in 2007 that he was appointed as the Supreme Court judge. Let's talk about the numbers as well, because the numbers are going to be very, very crucial. Like we said, the NDA is expected to march to victory without much of a fight because of the sheer number advantage that it has. Look at the numbers here. The Vice President is going to be elected through an electoral college of the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha MPs. The total strength being 781, which makes the majority mark 391. And look at how the numbers are stacking. The NDA has a very clear edge with 427. So they have 427 as opposed to India Bloc, which falls short of the majority number. They are currently at 308. So this is how the numbers stand at the moment. But the role of the other parties are also going to be very important. And as we already know, the BJD and the BRS have said that they will not be voting, they will abstain. Whereas the YSRCP has decided to give its support to NDA, Swati.
Absolutely. Whoever has decided to give its support to the NDA, in fact, is being criticized by the INDI bloc at the moment. Pratibha, after Jairam Ramesh took a jibe at BRS, calling BRS the B team of the BJP, KTR in fact has hit back at the Congress saying that the BRS is not a B team of the BJP or the Congress. BRS in fact is the A team of the people. So there are political reactions coming in on who stands where in terms of the Vice President polls, and jibes being taken at all those who are supporting the NDA. Let's go back to Pratibha. Let's take a look at the tweet. Yes, Pratibha.
This is what KTR has said, Swati, and he has taken to social media just hours before that. Clearly, the battle playing out. KTR saying, Jairamji, this sense of entitlement and arrogance is what makes Congress fail in contemporary politics. Either you are with us or you are against us. This is the claim. We are neither B team of the Congress or the BJP. We are the A team of the people of Telangana. This is how he has hit back, saying, please focus on your own failures and spare us the tantrums.
Absolutely. Now, there are a lot of factors behind why the candidates have been chosen. Let's first talk about CP Radhakrishnan, a non-controversial figure. The fact that he hails from Tamil Nadu is also a big plus that went in his favor. The caste equations were kept in mind as well. And of course, it strengthens the BJP AIADMK alliance in Tamil Nadu. Let me in fact open this up for our guests. We're joined this morning by JVC Sriram, political strategist. We have Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, leader Congress, Siddharth Sharma, national spokesperson, Aam Aadmi Party, and soon we'll be joined by Rohan Gupta as well, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let me first go across to Ashwini Kumar Mishra. Is it just symbolic? I know that the INDI has called this an ideological battle. Are you expecting for cross-voting to take place?
The candidate fielded by NDA is an RSS person, and not everyone in NDA will be supporting him. And as you said, he's not a non-controversial person. RSS itself is a controversial ideological group. So everyone who doesn't support the idea of RSS will vote against him. And not everyone is in NDA is happy with how Modi ji runs the government, because it's not a democratic government, it's more of a dictatorship from Modi ji. So expect a lot of cross-voting and we will definitely come victorious.
Okay, lot of cross-voting, says Ashwini Kumar Mishra. I want to quickly go across to JVC Sriram. Do you see that happening? According to the Congress, the INDI, it's a crime apparently to have an RSS background. And that, in fact, remember, was their first point of criticism when the NDA announced their candidate.
Good morning, Swati, and good morning to my fellow panelists. I don't know. Cross-voting is going to be there. At the end of the day, the cross-voting is going to probably give a lot of pain and suffering for the INDI bloc, and particularly the Congress party. Mr. CP Radhakrishnan is a very humble person, comes from down to earth, and just because, if RSS, come out of this RSS fever here. You are caught by this RSS. What is wrong with being in RSS? RSS is one organization which comes and serves people when there is a natural crisis or calamity. Even during COVID, it was RSS which did all the work. Before your MP, Rahul Gandhi entered into Wayanad, when there were landslides, RSS workers were there, toiling hard and helping people. So for God's sake, for a man with jaundice, everything looks yellow. And for Congress, RSS means everything looks saffron. And that's the problem. And Mr. CP Radhakrishnan is a very calm, composed person, had won a decisive mandate in 1998 and 1999 and entered into Lok Sabha. He is one of the most non-controversial persons. Silence is golden is what he practices. He hardly, he makes any hardly controversial statements, and his tenure.
But as far as the INDI is concerned, they don't seem to be. They don't seem to be. Yes, they don't seem to be objecting to his candidature. They have an objection to the fact that he has an RSS background, like the Congress spokesperson said. The most controversial aspect of his candidature is that he belongs to the RSS. That's how the INDI sees it. Before I go across to our other guests, we have some breaking inputs coming in as well. We're given to understand there's a reaction coming in from the NDA candidate CP Radhakrishnan, who has said it's going to be a big victory and that they are united and ready for the win. Let's listen in. Let's listen in to CP Radhakrishnan, the NDA candidate, speaking ahead of the polling.
The election is taking place. It is going to be a big victory for the Indian nationalism. We all are one. We will be one. India, we want to be the Viksit Bharat, and all the victory will lead towards that. Thank you.
So what would be your strategies and plans ahead if you win?
We will meet again.
So you've been...
So ahead of the polling, CP Radhakrishnan, the candidate of the NDA, says it's going to be a big victory and we are going to win. Let me go across to Dr. Ranganathan. Dr. Ranganathan, Ashwini Kumar said, expect a lot of cross-voting to happen because not everybody in the NDA is supporting the candidature of CP Radhakrishnan or they are not happy with it. But do you think that exactly the opposite of what the Congress spokesperson said is going to happen in the INDI? Do you see the INDI bloc at the moment as united as they claim to be?
Good morning, Swati. Look, if my good friend Ashwini ji, what he says is true, expecting a lot of cross-voting to happen, then Mr. Radhakrishnan will win by an even bigger margin than what is anticipated. Because the cross-voting is going to elect him, not the other way around. And as far as him opposing the candidature because the person has an RSS background, the Congress is right. Because Congress has always opposed anyone who has national interest in mind. I mean, the last time a congressman spoke of national interest was when its founder, Alexander Octavio Hume, talked of national interest, his nation being Britain. So, that is the problem with Congress. They go by the background, they don't go by the achievements or the intellect of the man. Having said that, it is also a case that in the last 75 years, there have been only 4 occasions, Swati, where the vice presidents have been chosen unanimously, and 2 of them were of Mr. Radhakrishnan, the erstwhile Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, our first vice president as well and president. The fact of the matter is, I think it is good, healthy for the democracy to have a competition, and may the best man win. And as for those who are digging up the past of Mr. Radhakrishnan, fair enough, but why are you walking away from digging up the past of the other candidate? Say something about his past as well. But that you wouldn't.
Yes. Absolutely. Let me bring in Siddharth Sharma on that. Siddharth Sharma, Dr. Ranganathan says that if the INDI is expecting cross-voting to take place, well then CP Radhakrishnan is going to win with an even bigger margin.
Well, good morning, Swati. I think it's downright pathetic of any of us in the panel to badmouth any presidential candidate, even if he belongs to the opposition. That's not civility, that's crude, obnoxious. So let's not get into that. But as far as parties are concerned,
is that also
BJP
for Ashwini Kumar Mishra, that advice of yours?
No, it's an advice for myself that I don't badmouth anyone, a VP candidate. There are 2 candidates, any one of them can win today, and by this evening we might have to call that person as the Honorable Vice President of India, whoever it is. So no point in badmouthing any of those 2 people. Now, having said that about individuals, BJP of late has admitted that it can win an election only 2 ways: either by stealing it like in Chandigarh, or strong arming things with whip. Now, where whip doesn't work like in Constitutional Club, it invariably loses. Where they can't steal like Chandigarh, they also lose. Now, so if vice presidential elections are held impartially today, and since whip is not applicable, one wouldn't be surprised if BJP MPs themselves cross-vote. BJP, as it is short by 44 votes from the majority mark of 386 after BRS and BJD likely abstentions. Now, if 50 or so MPs, along with Aam Aadmi Party parliamentarians, vote for their Telugu Bidda, the eminent jurist Justice Sudarshan Reddy, whose valuable nation building has also been acknowledged by YSR Congress, BJP might be staring at a Constitutional Club sequel by this evening.
Are they really short of numbers, Shekhar Iyer? As far as the strength is concerned, and I'm looking at the numbers right in front of me, NDA strength alone in Parliament is 427, and backed by YSRCP, that takes it to 438.
Swati, I don't see any such prospects happening, I mean, these are all wishful thinking just to show that it is not that easy. Well, you can go on saying this till the results come out. But that is not the story. You see, the whole thing is, this is one election is actually a non-election. Even the so-called ideological fight is not convincing anyone, including those who have proposed it. See, to go on saying he's an RSS candidate, but everybody in the BJP is from the RSS background. So to make it out as an RSS versus non-RSS is actually searching for an ideological issue to an election which is plainly numbers. And number one. Number two, Radhakrishnan has a personality which doesn't exactly fit with a kind of a personality with whom opposition can have an ideological battle. Though He belongs to the BJP. He is considered a Vajpayee of Coimbatore. He has good relations across the political spectrum. So by opposing him, you are not setting the country on fire on the issue of RSS. Number one. Number two, as far as Sudarshan Reddy, see, Sudarshan Reddy's case is a case, he was not a first candidate in the first place. Many parties in the opposition rank are unhappy of this South-South business. Well, and also by making it a Telugu-speaking, bringing a Telugu-speaking person. Initially, Stalin had proposed a scientist, a retired ISRO scientist. Mamata had opposed. Even Akhilesh Yadav was not happy about it. So they had to put up a candidate, so they have found Sudarshan Reddy.
Right, so you're saying the INDI is divided. Yes, so you're saying the INDI is divided. Not everybody in the INDI is happy. They had an option of also considering the caste factor and could have selected a candidate from the OBC community. That the INDI did not do. An opportunity lost, many believe. Shekhar Ayyar and gentlemen, please stay on with us. Let's also take a look at the role of fence sitters. Will Sudarshan Reddy be able to get the fence sitters to back him? Pratibha is joining us with more details on that angle. Yes, Pratibha.
So, Swati, the opposition candidate Justice Reddy appealed to all to vote for the spirit of India. He said that this is about the spirit of India, this is about the fight for the country. But the question is, can he and the India Bloc rope in some of the fence sitters like you mentioned? So let's take a look at the numbers as they stand. Of course, the NDA has a very clear edge, as we have said previously as well. It has the backing of the YSRCP as well, which means that 11 more MPs are already added to that tally. The India Bloc has the Aam Aadmi Party, the AIM as well as the Azad Party backing it. The Aam Aadmi Party bringing along with it 12 MPs. The AIM in terms of numbers is just one MP who will be voting in favor of the India candidate. But this is going to be significant because of the Bihar polls coming up. Now, who will be abstaining from the vote? Interestingly, the BJD and the BRS have decided to abstain from the voting completely. But these are the fence sitters who have not really made any announcement yet. The Akali Dal with one MP, the BSP with one MP and 8 other MPs. In terms of numbers, they may not be much, but it's going to be interesting to see which way they vote, Swati.
Absolutely. We'll get to know more about it once the polling begins. In about 30 to 40 minutes from now, the polling will begin. The Prime Minister will first cast his vote along with other MPs, and then it is open for all. Pratibha, stay on with us. And ahead of polling, politics is heating up. After Jagan Mohan Reddy extended his support to the NDA after the YSRCP did that, they are on the radar of the Congress. Mr. Manikam Tagore of the Congress has hit out at Jagan Mohan Reddy, alleging that this is nothing but the fear of CBI, which is guiding Jagan Mohan Reddy. Let's in fact go across to Pratibha. She'll take us through that tweet. Yes, Pratibha.
So, Swati, the YSRCP extending support has not gone down too well with the Congress party. Manikam Tagore has called it betrayal. He says history won't forget Jagan Mohan Reddy's betrayal. By supporting an RSS-backed candidate for vice president, he has chosen fear of the CBI cases over the interests of Andhra Pradesh. This is not about strategy. This is about surrender, surrendering to Modi Babu's pressure instead of standing with democratic forces. Jagan's compromise today will be remembered as the day he placed his personal survival above people's mandate. Andhra deserved courage. He chose cowardice. When leaders bend before Delhi out of fear, they betray the people who trusted them. So he goes on to say Jagan will be remembered not as a fighter but a politician who sold his spine to escape CBI courtrooms. Now what's interesting is that Jagan Mohan Reddy has extended support to the NDA and he has brought out the Andhra connection, Manikam Tagore, but he himself is from Tamil Nadu, the very same state where the NDA candidate is from, Swati.
Right, Pratibha, stay on with us. Let me quickly also go across to Niyamika. She's joining us from outside the Congress President, Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Niyamika, what's happening there? We see a war of words now heating up between both camps.
Yes, indeed, as right now we are standing outside the residence of Congress President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, as he is expected to leave from his residence at around 9:50 a.m. in the morning, as he will be directly going to the parliament to cast his vote, as many of the MPs have already started arriving there, as the responsibility of accompanying Mr. Sudarshan Reddy is being given to Mr. Pramod Tiwari, who is the deputy leader in Rajya Sabha. But clearly, the war of words have already started erupting between both the parties, both the sides. As we have seen that how Mr. Manikam Tagore in the morning had made a tweet taking a pot shot at Jagan Mohan Reddy, saying that YSRCP has decided to back the NDA candidate in this VP election. This shows that it is Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy who has bowed down before the fear of us having CBI cases against him, and that is the only reason why he has chosen this kind of cowardice instead of standing for the Telugu pride. We have seen that recently how the opposition was also trying to mount pressure upon the Telugu parties regarding the VP elections, because Mr. Sudarshan Reddy belongs to those states only, and the responsibility was upon the Telangana Chief Minister Reddy Reddy to speak to all of these leaders, whether it is about TDP, YSRCP or BRS. We have seen that MIM was the party who had extended its support to Mr. Sudarshan Reddy in this regard, but on the other side, the BRS has chosen to abstain from voting, while TDP as well as YSRCP has taken the side of NDA. So clearly now it is Mr. Manikam Tagore.
Absolutely. Now, those who are backing NDA are being criticized as well. Those who have decided to remain fence-sitters or abstains are being targeted by the Congress party as well. A lot of political reactions coming in. The war of words heating up ahead of polling, which is going to begin in about 30 minutes from now. All the guests will continue to be with us. Pratibha and Niyamika are also going to be with us in the broadcast for more updates. Quick break with that.